What's up, everybody? Today we're going to start with a CGC signed book, and then we're going to view some Savage second appearances. Hold on. Okay, I need to jump in here and make a quick disclaimer. I don't know what I was talking about in the video that's going to precede me, that's coming after me. Because the prices on those books that I quoted you is wrong. The Conan the Barbarian #2 is running around $170. Okay, not 200 and some dollars. It's around $170. And the Fantastic Four #53 is running around like $230, $270. So, and the Infinity Gauntlet #1 was not the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. The first appearance was in the Silver Surfer, I believe, #53, or whatever issue it was, 30-something, might have been 30-something, 30-something, 33, might have been 33. Yeah, but it was not in that, so I misspoke. So please enjoy the video that follows. I just had to put those corrections in. What is up, everybody? This is Russ with Collect. What? You've got it. Every time, I don't even need to do this no more. Y'all just know. You know what to do. Well, today I have several different things that I want to take and share with you. I've got a CGC signed book that I just got back. Actually, I sent it in second in a series of books that I wanted signed, and I got it back first. So I was kind of surprised about that. And then after that, I have a few second appearances that we need to talk about today. And I'm jiggling the computer, so I better stop. Let me back. I'm jiggling the camera. So, without further ado, let's open this up. Since the pandemic started, CGC has just been doing the signings at their headquarters there in Florida. So with me living in Georgia, in case you didn't know, I live in Georgia, it actually makes it, pretty easy for me to send my books off and get them signed and get them back. Of course, they've got it strongly bubble wrapped, and then between two pieces of cardboard. And I have my invoice here. Now again, this is a comic book that I bought off the newsstand. So do I have a lot of cost in it? No. The only cost now I have in it is getting it signed. And I just saw that this creator was doing a signing at CGC, and I'm sure many of you probably sent off your books as well. So, without waiting, I don't want to see, so I know which way is it. All right, so this is it. Okay. I don't want to look at it. And it was signed. So, trusty. Let me take off this bag. They always ship them in bags, which is cool. But for this, let me take and cover it up. And let's see what we got. Here we have Infinity Gauntlet #1, signed by Jim Starlin, the creator of Thanos and the writer of the Infinity Gauntlet. This is the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet, I believe. I could be wrong. But this is, you know, like I said, I have a spine tick there, and maybe one or two other little things. Let me see if I can lift it up. I got white pages, and I don't see any really big ticks on it, so I don't know. So, you know, I could do this all day long. Of course, my books would be, you know, 9.8s, but all right. So here it is. There's his signature right there. Jim Starlin. And without waiting, 9.4. Okay. Okay. Well, I wish it would have been higher, but I'll take what I can get, and I'm very happy with it, even though it looks pretty sweet. I mean, wow, I'm happy with it at a 9.4, especially, you know, when I put, what, $2.50 in it, and now I've had to pay just for his signing. And now I did have it pressed, but I always have my books pressed. If I send a book, I have it pressed. It's just that. I've only not had books pressed one time, and that was a recent CBCS order that I did with my Marvel Comics 1000 with the Gabrielle Deodato Virgin variant of Venom. I didn't have that one pressed, but it was immaculate. So, you know, it was just a choice. But usually, if they're a thin book, a regular comic, I have them pressed. I just find that it's, you know, if I'm sending them, it's an extra $20, but oh well. If I have my comics and I like them enough, I'm gonna get them pressed. All right, well, I've got that out of the way. Well, now I have several books that I have picked up. I've already opened them and all like that, but now we're going to talk about second appearances. A lot of times, second appearances are better, or are not better, are less expensive than first appearances, naturally. But they can still be a pretty nice book to have, and they can still demand quite a high price tag in the end, especially if the popularity of a character is increasing. So I picked up a few second appearances that I thought in the end may be worth something. So I'm going to start off. This one is actually, I'm going to say a mid-grade, and it was actually in a group. I bought a group of comics, so a lot of comics, and it was in there. But this is my second copy of it, and it's a pretty good issue to have. This is the second appearance of A-Bomb, Rick Jones, when he became A-Bomb in the Red Hulk series. Now, this one has some issues, like right there, it has some dirt or something on the cover. And it has a few spine ticks along the side. So I'd say this would probably go for about an 8, maybe an 8.5 after getting cleaned and pressed. And this is a good one that has some potential, because I've heard people talk about maybe the Red Hulk might eventually get introduced to the MCU, and if it does, it's not going to hurt. I have number 1, I have number 3, I'm missing number 2. I got to pick that up. And this is a great comic, though, in the meantime to have. Especially right now, it's cheap. You're not going to pay a lot for it. You can pick this up for a few bucks. And it's a good investment in the long run. Now, the second one I paid a little bit more for, but I think it's in a very, very fine condition. Probably, I'd say about a 7.5. I'd hope about a 7.5. But it's an older comic, and it's a good comic to pick up. I'm talking about Conan the Barbarian, number 2. This is a let go of it. And this is a Barry Windsor Smith. See down there in the corner where it says Smith? This is a Barry Windsor Smith cover. This is the second appearance of Conan the Barbarian in Marvel Comics. I believe this was written by Roy Thomas, I believe. I need to have it signed by him and grade it. And eventually, yeah, this one will get graded. This is for my PC right now. It might one day sell. You know, Jason Momoa has already done a modern take on Conan compared to Arnold Schwarzenegger's, you know, Conan the Barbarian. So this is a great comic to have. And like I said, it's in very fine condition. I think I got this for under $40. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Conan /2, and it graded in very fine condition. This comic would go for about $230, $270, something like that, in very good condition. And I got it for under $30, so I spent $50 to get it, you know, graded, and pressed, and it comes up with that. You know, that's pretty good. 60, 70 yen, and 80 yen. We'll say 100 in, and 270 out. That's still pretty good. But like I said, this is something I'm planning on keeping. Now the final one is one that I really don't know what I'm going to do with, but it was too good of a deal to pass. And I said, you know, this is something that it is going to happen. This is a continuing thing in the MCU. I don't know how it's going to go. So we're talking about the Fantastic Four number 53. This is the second appearance of the Black Panther. This is the first appearance of Claw, or the origin and first appearance of Claw. This is the second appearance and the origin of the Black Panther. So, I got it. This is a PGX 6.5 with off-white to white pages. And I picked this up at a really good deal. We're talking at less than $150. And this is a 6.5. It looks really good. They've had it pressed, and I'll tell you, man, really, I'm surprised that it's not higher than a 6.5, my personal opinion, you know. But this is the second appearance of the Black Panther. It's not going to go down. I don't care what company you have grading it. At the price I paid for it, I could pop it out of this and go send it to CGC, CBCS. I'm not worried about it. I mean, this is Jack Kirby, art and cover, and Stan Lee's story. I mean, you're not. You can't go wrong on it. It's only going to go up. So this is a comic right now. If you can come across a good deal, you need to pick it up. Second appearance. I mean, number 52, man, wow. I'd love to have it. And I don't care if it's a mid-grade like this. Mid-grade's fine with me. I mean, it's the first appearance of the Black Panther. Who cares if it's a mid-grade? I'd take a 1.8. I'd take a 0.5. If somebody was giving it to me, I'd take a 0.5. It doesn't matter. It's the first appearance of the Black Panther. I mean, he's one of the greatest superheroes in the MCU. I mean, so this is something that I really think, if you have the money, you need to invest in this comic. This is one that is not going to lead you wrong. I'm telling you. Mark it down. Mark this video as a favorite. This is the comic. Russ is telling you right now. get this comic. Fantastic Four 53, second appearance of the Black Panther. Can't go wrong. Second appearance of Conan the Barbarian. Can't go wrong. A-Bomb, I don't think personally you can go wrong. I don't think you can go wrong on this. I think this is going to be a comic that in years to come you will see potentially this character in the MCU, especially after it's grown and they've established it more. I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about it in the long run. 5, 10 years. You'll be surprised where this comic might go. I'm telling you. So, with that being said, I want to thank you for being here today and watching the video with me. And with that being said, please, if you would, hit the like button. Hit the share button. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to see. I will try to do it. I had a young man. I have not forgotten him. I've still got to do a video on his character that he wants me to do a video on. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm just trying to research it and do it right. So, hit that bell so you'll know when Russ is on YouTube with new content. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. So you'll know when I'm here. So, also, if you see something that you like and it's part of my collection and you want to make it part of your collection, check it out. Let me know. Hit my eBay page down below. The link is in the comments, in the description section. Description section, not the comments. It's in the description section. Visit it. Check me out. So, in the meantime, please take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And whatever you do, keep collecting.